Welcome to my YouTube channel Auto Craze Info. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most iconic military aircraft still in active service in 2025, the A-10 Thunderbolt II. Affectionately known as the Warthog, this legendary ground attack aircraft has carved out a legacy unlike any other in military aviation, and even in 2025, it continues to fly with purpose, power, and precision. Originally developed by Fairchild Republic in the 1970s, the A-10 Thunderbolt II was designed specifically for closer support of ground forces. It's not the fastest, the stealthiest, or the most technologically advanced aircraft in the sky, but what it lacks in sleekness, it more than makes up for in survivability, firepower, and sheer intimidation. Over the decades, it has become a symbol of aerial dominance and tactical support, especially in scenarios where boots are on the ground. At the heart of the A-10's fearsome reputation is its massive 30mm GAU-8 Avenger rotary cannon. This is no ordinary gun. It's a 7-barrel Gatling-type auto cannon that can fire up to 3,900 rounds per minute. It was purpose-built to shred enemy armor, especially tanks and fortified vehicles. When the A-10 fires this beast, the sound is unmistakable, a deep, rattling BRRRT that strikes fear into enemy troops and gives allied forces a reassuring sense of cover. Now, you might wonder, in a world of stealth bombers, drones, and high-speed jets, why is the A-10 still flying in 2025? Well, the answer lies in its design philosophy. Unlike many modern aircraft that are built for speed and stealth, the A-10 was built to take punishment and keep flying. Its airframe is heavily armored, with a titanium bathtub surrounding the pilot for protection. The engines are mounted high and apart to minimize the risk from ground fire. Even if one engine is knocked out or hydraulic systems are damaged, the A-10 can keep flying and make it back to base. Over the years, the A-10 has undergone numerous upgrades to stay relevant. In 2025, it features modern avionics, advanced targeting systems, and new communications gear. The cockpit has been digitized with multifunction displays, helmet-mounted cueing systems, and data links that allow pilots to coordinate with drones and ground units in real time. These upgrades have ensured that while the airframe may be vintage, its capabilities are cutting-edge. The A-10 is also known for its low-speed maneuverability and long loiter time. It can fly slowly over a battlefield, identify targets with precision, and engage without rushing. This is especially critical during close air support missions where friendly forces are in close proximity to enemy troops. The A-10 can get in low, strike with deadly accuracy, and provide immediate support to troops who need it most. In terms of payload, the Warthog can carry a wide range of munitions. In addition to the GAU-8 cannon, it can be loaded with AGM-65 Maverick missiles, Hydra 70 rockets, laser-guided bombs, cluster munitions, and even smart bombs guided by GPS. This flexibility makes the A-10 a versatile platform for many different types of missions, from tank busting and convoy ambushes to suppressing enemy air defenses and even anti-personnel operations. Now let's talk about its combat legacy. The A-10 first saw action in the Gulf War in 1991. Where it destroyed more than 900 Iraqi tanks and 2,000 other military vehicles. It performed so well that it became a favorite of ground troops and an essential part of the U.S. Air Force's arsenal. It also played key roles in the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq in the 2000s, delivering accurate firepower in complex environments. Pilots often refer to it as the most dependable and effective aircraft for close air support missions, even though the Air Force has proposed retiring the A-10 multiple times in the past, citing newer aircraft like the F-35. Congress and military analysts have repeatedly pushed back. The argument is simple: nothing does the job like the A-10. In fact, in 2023, the U.S. Air Force announced plans to gradually retire some A-10s while keeping a number of them in service into the 2030s, especially with upgraded wings and digital systems. By 2025, a reduced but elite fleet of A-10s remains in operation, mostly stationed in Europe and the Middle East, ready for rapid deployment. Let's take a moment to appreciate the pilot's experience. A-10 pilots often undergo some of the most rigorous training in the Air Force. They have to master low-altitude flying, precision targeting, and communication with ground forces. The connection between an A-10 pilot and ground troops is vital. Many soldiers have said that hearing the Warthog overhead feels like having a guardian angel A-1 that roars and rains down steel. One fascinating aspect of the A-10 is its role in psychological warfare. The sight and sound of an A-10 on approach can demoralize enemy troops before a single shot is fired. The aircraft's presence alone is often enough to scatter enemy positions or force them to retreat, especially when they know what that 30mm cannon is capable of. Looking ahead, the future of the A-10 remains a hot topic. There are ongoing debates about how long it should stay in service and what might replace it. Some suggest a mix of drones and stealth aircraft could fill its role, while others believe the unique mission of close air support still requires a human pilot in a heavily armored aircraft. In either case, the legacy of the A-10 will live on in military history, textbooks, and of course in the stories of the soldiers it has protected. So in 2025, while we see the skies fill with futuristic aircraft and autonomous systems, the A-10 Thunderbolt II continues to fly not because it's flashy or new, but because it works. It does what it was designed to do, better than anything else: protect lives on the ground and deliver devastating firepower with surgical precision. And that's what makes the A-10 Thunderbolt II a true legend of the skies. Thanks for watching this detailed feature on the 2025 A-10 Thunderbolt II. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Craze Info for more amazing content on military vehicles, classic machines, and the most powerful machines in the world. See you in the next video.